Okay, let us discuss this problem. So let me first make the diagram. So this problem is from 99. So let us say this is problem number you have T1999. So this is problem number we have T1999. So let me first make the diagram and then we'll discuss the problem. So here you have a surface. Over this surface and there is a sphere that is kept and there is a plank. So let me make the plank. So this plank is kept something like this. Mass of this sphere is m1 and mass of this is m2, and there is a force that is applied on this plank, that is F. This has a friction. Now let me read the question. So question says a man pushes a cylinder of mass m1. So this is a cylinder. So this is basically cylinder, and with the help of a plank of mass m2, so the mass of the plank is given to you, that is m2. There is no slipping at any contact, so no slipping at this. So this means there is a case of pure rolling. So this is a problem of pure rolling. So this is a case of pure rolling. Now there is no slipping at any contact. The horizontal component of the force applied by the man is F. So this is horizontal and this force component is F, horizontal component. Now the question said find the acceleration of plank and the acceleration of center of mass of cylinder. This is fairly easy problem. So part 1, this says find the acceleration of plank as well as acceleration of cylinder and acceleration of plank. So two things we have to find out. What is the acceleration of cylinder, what is the acceleration of plank, and there is no slipping, so this is a case of pure rolling. This is a fairly easy problem. You see, let me ask one thing. If the situation is pure rolling, what is the velocity of lowest point? There is a 0. What is the velocity of the center of mass? That is v. What is the velocity of the topmost point? 2v. This means I can say if the acceleration of center of mass of cylinder is a, then acceleration of topmost point is 2a. This means acceleration of plank is 2a. So let me see. This is my cylinder. If this cylinder has acceleration a, then my plank will have acceleration 2a, because this is in contact with the topmost point, and topmost point will have a velocity 2 times the velocity of center of mass. So center of mass has acceleration a, topmost point will have a velocity of acceleration of 2a. Now let us see, on this there is a force that is acting F. Now you see what is the force? The friction force will act on the plank. So plank is basically moving in this direction. This tendency of plank is to move in this direction, slip over this surface in this direction. So on plank, I can say friction force will act in this direction. Let us say call this force as F1. Now Newton's third law, force on cylinder in this direction will be F1. Now this is moving, so on this surface there will be a static friction also. And now this you can assume either in this direction or in this direction. That is not going to make any problem. So you can either assume in this direction or assume in this direction. Let us assume in this direction. So this friction will be different. Let us call this friction force is F2. Now this is enough. Now if you write the free body diagram, you can find the solution. So how many equations you will get? You will get one equation from here and two equations from here. And how many unknown you have? 3 unknown, F1, F2 and 2a. So you have 2 unknown, 3 unknown, F1, F2 and a. So these are the unknown. And how many equations I can write? I can write Newton's law for this plank, Newton's law for this plank in rotational as well as translational. So we will get 3 equations. Let me see how many of you are able to write the equation. Let us wait for 1 minute. So some of you may be able to write the equations. So let us do fast. So if you have written this one, let us check. So for this one, F minus F1 is equals to, mass of this is, the top Planck has mass m2, so mass m2 into acceleration is 2a. Are you getting? So this is the first equation you will have. Now for this, F1 is the force plus F2 is the force is equals to mass is m1 and acceleration is a. So this is the equation 2. And third equation for torque, now this is moving in this way. So torque is F1 into R and this is F2 minus R. So F1 into R minus F2 into R. Torque is equals to I alpha. Let us assume this cylinder is a solid cylinder. So moment of inertia will be m2. This is mass is m1. m1 r square by 2. So moment of inertia will be m1 r square by 2. This is a solid cylinder we are assuming. Into alpha. And this is a case of pure rolling. So alpha is basically equals to a by r. Are you getting? So alpha is nothing but a by r. So if I plug the value alpha is a by r, and if I cancel r and r, so I will have f1 minus f2 is equals to m1 a by 2. So this is my equation number 3. Now things are fairly easy. If I add the equation 1 to 3, so it's so easy. F1 goes, and basically I have to multiply. I will get equation in terms of f1. I need to cancel f2 as well as f1 both. So what can I do? Let us say if I add equation 1 and 2. So let us say if I add equation 1 and 2, what I am getting? So if I add equation 1 and 2, I am getting f plus f2. F plus f2 is equals to, or what can I do so that I can eliminate f1 and f2 both? So let us think. I want to eliminate f1 as well as f2 both. So what can I do? So if I add these two equations and multiply this equation by 2, so let us say, now I got. So 2 plus 3 minus 2 times equation 1. If you do this, you will get, so 2 plus 3. So 2 plus 3 is f1 plus f1, that is 2f1, minus f2 plus f2 is gone. And now if I multiply by 2, 2f1 is gone. So you will have this side 2f is equals to this plus this. So 2 plus 3, m1a plus m1a by 2. So 3m1a by 2. Are you getting? So 3m1a by 2 minus 2 times a. So this is 4m2a. So minus 4m2a. Check yourself whether you are getting the same thing or not. So let us check yourself whether you are getting or not. So if you have equation number 2 plus 3 minus 2 times equation number a, equation number 1, you are getting this one or not? Let me check. So you will have 2f is equals to a times, so 3m1 minus 8m2 divided by 2. Are you getting? Now if you solve for a, you will have a is equals to 4f divided by 3m1 minus at m2. So if you solve, you will get this value. Are you getting? You solve these equations, you will get the same thing. So let me wait for some time. You solve yourself and see whether you are getting the same thing or not. Oh, one thing. So this should be plus. Equation number 2 plus. It should not be minus, because you see, if multiply by 2 by 1, you will have 2 times minus f1, and this will be 2f1. So this should be plus. This should not be minus. So there should be a plus basically. So there is a plus. There is a plus. There is a plus. Are you getting? So if you have done yourself, you found this is the mistake. So basically 2 plus 3 plus 2 times equation 1. If you do this, you will get the desired result. Are you getting or not? So this is the acceleration. Part B says, what is the friction force at the contact points. So F1, F2 you have to find out. Now you can find out the F1 and F2. So let us say solve for F1. So from equation 1 you will have, so second part of the question says find out the friction forces. So F minus F1, this is equals to 2 into M2 into A, and A is 4F divided by 3M1 plus at M2. Are you getting? So this value will have, so F minus at M2F divided by 3M1 plus at M2, this is equals to F1. So if you solve for F1, you will have 3M1F minus plus at M2F minus at M2F divided by 3M1 plus at M2. So this goes, so you will have F1 will be 3M1F divided by 3M1 plus at M2. Similarly, if you know the F1, you can find F2. So let us say use the equation 3. Equation 3 is F1 minus F2 is equals to M1 M1A by 2, and value of A is what? You know the value of A. So use the value of A here, 4F divided by 3M1 plus at M2, I think you are able to see at M2, so M1 by 2 into A, and now you know the value of F1, so plug the value of F1, 3M1F divided by 3M1 plus at M2, and this comes this side, so minus, so 2 4 goes out, so you will have 2M1F divided by 3M1 plus at M2, this is equals to F2. You're getting? So what is the value of F2? So F2 will be, this is same, so 3M1 plus at M2, and now this is simply M1F. So you see, in this case that F2 that is coming, that is positive. This positive sign shows the F2, direction of F2 that I have assumed is right. So direction of force F2 that is shown in the figure is right. So direction is correct. So DIR is CTION. Direction as shown in figure is correct because I am getting plus sign. So this question is basically easy one. So this is correct. Direction shown is correct. Are you getting? Now this question is easy one. The 2-3 points is important in this question. You see, what are the important points? Acceleration of center of mass is A, then acceleration of topmost point will be 2A. That the acceleration of center of mass is A, then acceleration of Planck will be 2A. This is the first important point. Now the second important point you have, you can take the direction of friction force on the bottom any direction. If you are getting positive sign, that will tell you that the direction shown is correct. If you take negative sign, it comes out to be negative sign, then direction shown is basically reverse. I have to reverse. On the top Planck, you can decide the direction because the top Planck has a tendency to shift right, so the friction force on the top Planck should be left. And once the friction force on the top Planck is left, now you know the friction force on the cylinder, it should be right because of Newton's third law. Another important point we have, that is cylinder is basically in case of pure rolling, so you will have A alpha is equals to R alpha is equals to A. That condition should be satisfied. So you let us copy this one first and then we'll discuss the next problem. I think you have copied this one. So, and equation solving is easy one. You can solve this equation. In this case, if you add equation 2 and 3 plus 2 times equation 1, you have to observe this fact and you will get the result. Any confusion you have? So you check yourself whether any confusion you have or not. So I think you have copied this one. If you missed something, let us copy fast Now here you have equation, solving equation is easy. You can solve yourself. You have equation 1, equation 2, equation 3. I have solved in this way. 2 plus 3 plus 2 times equation 1. I will get this. You try yourself, you will get the same thing. Anyway, you can solve this equation. This is not a tough job. Solving equation can be easily done. Okay, let us finish it here. Then we'll discuss next problem. I think all of you have copied this one. Somebody is something missing from the top, either free body diagram or something. If once you have drawn the free body diagram, written the equation, there is nothing new. Once you have written the equation, what is the thing? Simple things. Then you have to solve the equation f1, f2, a3, equation 3 unknown. You can always solve. So writing equation is the only thing that is the important in this case. And other parts is easy. And in equation writing, the 2-3 points is important. The topmost point will have acceleration 2a, lowest point will have acceleration 0, center of mass of cylinder will have acceleration a, friction force on the lowest point, it can be in any direction, take any direction. If after solving the positive signs comes, this means direction taken by you is right. After solving the equation, it comes out to be negative sign, means direction taken by you is basically wrong. Let us finish this one here.